Usually by the time you get to Death Metal 3, you have a build, and you can typically handle what's going on. The races are going. Get an early blast helm, so... Got a nice panic button right at the start. One shop has pulse tomes and a base torch. Abu swapping out the blast helm for spiked ears. 2 damage as long as they keep the beat, which of course if they drop the beat they die. Unless they get a potion. These spiked ears intact. Skipping out on the Dove Charm, remakes the same swap. Picking up the carrot, using it to get the vision on the map. Thinks Booty is away from the keyboard at the moment. Boo dealing with this tunnel here.
Yeah, sorry, I had something to take care of real quick. I'm back now.
I figured you were away.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, Abu going down. See what happened to him, but Ree goes down right after. Reset at the 2-minute mark. Going down again.
Yeah, a little bit of a rough start here, for sure.
In the shop, getting a Ring of Might. Gonna have that extra damage now. A lot going into whatever boss they get. Nice 4 damage.
Yeah, neither racer electing to take the Boots of Leaping here, understandably. Yeah, 4 damage. Oh, getting popped by that bat on the way out, though.
These runners would be insane to take Leaping and actually use it.
Now, you could, like, potentially, like, pick them up, turn them off, and just leave them off and have them as water protection. Like, that is a thing. But you are giving up throws, which, you know, can make, like, Coral Rift a little bit more of a pain in the butt. So, you know, it's, arguably probably not worth it.
It's a valid option if you have means to hit Coral Rift other than a throw, like grenades or shuriken. The throw is very useful in multiple situations.
Yeah, you've also got you can use the boot toggle to just stand still for a beat as well if you'd like. If you can keep that in mind.
It's an Earn.
Earn with Mana Pulse. Navi's not going to get their Leprechaun off of that.
Shovel making that really easy to open.
Yeah, exactly. Namki's got it right. It's an upside. It removes the temptation of using a bad strat. Abu's on to King Konga 1. A little bit of a struggle in the early game for this race. But we're finally seeing the first boss here. They're going to go for black for armor. Yes, and picking up the Karate Gi.
Double their base damage.
Going up to a total of 4 damage here.
Backpack. Hopefully they don't fumble over items because of that.
A nice battle shovel kill there on the leprechaun from Ree. Ree wanting into that secret shop. A lot of enemies to clear out though.
Nice pulse lined up, but Boo didn't take it. Really is not actively thinking about pulsing enemies. Transmutes the Karate Gi, gets heavy glass and a ring of peace. Very solid build. Loss of mana pulse is a little. The trade-off is really nice for what they got.
Yeah, the swapping the piece is definitely worthwhile here over the mana pulse. Yeah, this is like a textbook. You know, like this is like what you want your build on Coda to look like.
This is
just a nice 3 damage,
definitely.
Ring of Peace, lots of protection, immunity to floor hazards, like and a couple of utility spells. Ree going down to a missed beat there. And Abu Yazan
trying to get a leprechaun.
Oh, he's on hitting zone 3. Ree is gonna have to shake this off pretty quickly. We are halfway through the time limit here.
To be the run for Ree, I feel.
Oh, free spell in the shop for Abu. Gonna go for it, but a little bit of elemental being a little annoying, but does have the glass slipper, so can just walk on the ice. So no big deal. Ree taking another death, unfortunately going back to 1-1. Running out of time here. Deaths are okay in the early game, but we're hitting the late stages of this race, and that's a time loss you can't necessarily afford, especially with Abu already being on 3-3. Wrist Charm for Abu, increasing that the strength of that build even more. I think it ended up 5 damage poke.
That Ring of Peace, that's pretty much enough damage to take out most enemies.
Yeah, an easy freeze kill there, and on to zone 4. After the shaky 3 minutes to start with, Abu looking really good on this run. Glass Shrine there. Don't really need to touch that. That would drop your damage by 1. Oh, but I think... Oh, no. Walking past the Glass Shrine and considering it made him think made Glass Shovel pop into his head. He tried to dig out that Fire Pig, and... Well, that's only a Battle Shovel. That's not going to cut it.
Battle Shovel only got the +1. But 4-1 is a tall order for Ree. Six minutes left and about a minute 20 per zone.
Yeah, 4-1 flag plant for Abu looking really, really solid here. Are you trying to get the Leprechaun miscounting? Gonna just
Down
jump
to
onto the
Battle
gold.
Party.
5 minutes to go. He's got to finish about a zone a minute here. Using the blast off to take out that dire bat, but whiffing on a couple there.
Yeah, I had to waste another bomb because the dire bat died on the stairs. Dropping gold there.
Yeah, unfortunately, while the stairs, exit stairs when they're unlocked, do provide invincibility against pretty much everything, gold depths with the Vow of Poverty is not one of those things. So, when there's gold on the stairs, you gotta clear them. Earth spell's normally good for clearing gold too, but Earth actually specifically does not work against the exit stairs. It just does absolutely nothing. So your only choice is to bomb those stairs. Either that or have a potion or some way to like cheese out a trapdoor or something. Getting the buggy second hit on the Leprechaun there, where you eat a hit and kill it at the same time. Gonna pick up the Lucky Charm that way.
This is base of this set. Abu's flag plan is 4-1. Namki in finals 2-0.
Yeah, 3 minutes to go on this match though, and it's looking pretty grim for Ree on this first set.
Getting to zone 4 in 3 minutes is...
It's a tall order. It's doable, but it's a tall order.
That's another world record pace situation, yeah.
I would transfer the way heavy glass. That's interesting. I think Abu, knowing he's got the superior flag plant here, maybe just looking for raw speed items. And Monkey Paw on a red chest there. Back to zone 3. He has arrived at zone 2.
Over the battle shovel.
Yeah, I would say so as well. But I'm not sure what he'd be looking for. Like, I guess maybe trying to form the bomb charm combo.
I really don't know why you would want to transmute the heavy glass either. It just seems like a very strange choice to me.
Yeah, I think that's my best guess is just trying to cycle through the item pool as fast as possible to maybe find grenade bomb charm or something. That's it. He is on a very good pace, hitting zone 4 with a 4:40 in-game time. So, has potential to improve his flag plant here.
It's about one more floor.
Gonna take the glass shrine this time so that he can dig out the fire fade. Oh, that's a whiff on that pulse. Just about 30 seconds to go. Abu going to improve his flag plant at the very end of this race. Not that it makes any difference when it comes to the standings, but Abu maybe flexing a little bit here.
We can maybe make it to 4-3.
Ooh, throw your dagger. Oh, no. Not throwing this dagger through that Warlock. And yeah, Abu gonna make it to 4-3 before time is up. And that's gonna be round 1. Abu Yazan versus Ree. Not gonna be able to make it to 4-4 before the time runs out, and it gets just startled by that nasty Harpy Armadillo combination. Gonna go down to a missed beat. So Abu Yazan taking game number 1.
Harpies in combination with anything that moves every beat is just really difficult to deal with. Can probably tell you that orange armadillos have probably ended most of my zone 4 runs.
Alright, here we go. Ree's tournament life on the line here. Gonna have to answer back with a reverse sweep to move on to the finals. Abu just needs one more win to face off against Namki in the finals of our 4th annual Coda tournament.
Definitely think Rhea is capable of doing it, especially with the way they played earlier.
And here we go. Immediate map. Map's a great starting item. Gonna make it a lot easier to tell where to go and minimize unnecessary fights. Me trying to keep this green slime lord alive. Maybe wants to try and leprechaun off of it. Doesn't really have the setup for it though, but is making the setup. And that's just a gigantism scroll. So a whole lot of planning for not much. Abu Yazan getting a glass jaw out of this crate. Are you gonna do the same? And that's a torch of strength out of the chest in the first on the first floor.
Okay, so that's
which immediately gets swapped out for a glass torch on Abu's side.
okay. Well, back to 2 damage.
Yeah, lucky for Ree, because Ree is not gonna spot this torch of strength.
A pause on Ree's side.
Call spell in this purple
Immediately
test.
unpauses though.
Call spell giving some good AoE, some good crowd control if you can aim it right. Diagonals can be a little awkward to aim, but it's strong if you know how. Very good for killing bosses as well with its high 5 damage. Heavy glass out of the 1-3 shot for Abu.
We need is a glass shovel. We've got a glass build.
I like the glass slippers as well, but these are definitely the most important parts of glass equipment. Damage up from the glass jaw, the vision from the glass torch, and the protection from that heavy glass. Both racers with identical builds, just carting the same items around, and in pretty much the same position. Hoshi didn't know. Armadillo's armored state is passive and will persist even through freeze. Oh, Abu getting tall spreaded! Monkey hiding behind the Minotaur. And Ree dropping to a missed beat. Abu was the first one to 1-3. They've got identical flag plants, but Abu's was faster.
Old sprites. The true final boss of NecroDancer.
Retaking that Torch of Strength this time around, but I imagine likely going to make the same swap over to the Glass Torch this as soon as they hit this next shop. Having perfect enemy vision, knowing exactly where enemies are and what they're doing, is so valuable in Coda. Arguably, it's even better if you get it through a circle of telepathy with no torch, though, because then you get that low aggro on top of the enemy vision. This blue bat spooking Ree quite a bit. Gonna get the kill, though. And the Lucky Charm. And Ree gonna be the first one back to 1-3. Doesn't mean anything unless they can also be the first one to improve their flag plant to 1-4. Probably not going to be too far behind, killing the red dragon now and grabbing his Lucky Charm.
Ree shortly on 1-3.
Oh, and Abu, I think, digging a wall, trying to dig a rock wall there with his base shovel. Going down again, so this is a big opportunity for Ree. If they can reach 1-4 here, they'll take the lead, and it'll be secure for a little while. Oh, gonna make good use of this spike trap here. Yeah, just gonna let things run into this spike trap. Now there's just a bat in the exit room, and Ree taking the lead with that 1-4 flag plant. It's Fortissimo 1.
Completely consistent boss, really.
Yeah, it's Fortissimo 1 with very minimal RNG, but you gotta not step on the cornflakes! That one cornflake in the middle of the arena, and Ree just stumbles right over it. They still got the flag plant lead for now, but Abu Yazan could very easily overtake it. There's still 10 minutes to go. And as we were just saying, Fortissimo 1 is a fairly consistent boss, so if Abu can make it there, it's fairly likely he's going to clear it. Abu with the positional advantage right now. He does have the flag plant, and it's currently technically winning, but Abu is poised to reach the first boss and overtake that flag. Just gotta reach this exit.
There's only a 1-4 difference between the two right now, but
Abu, interesting enough, going for Gigantism. Oh, gonna go for Gigantism digging into the glass shop there, and you got themselves a glass shovel. Avoid making the same mistake that I think was made last time. Nice pulse kill on the Minotaur. Approaching the exit. Bat being a little bit of a problem. But on to Fortissimo. And if he can complete Fortissimo and reach Zone 2, he'll take the lead from Ree. There's a kill on Fortissimo. Just needs to reach the stairs without a drop beat. And there it is. 2-1 for Abizan.
2-1.
And now
The free spell in tow.
Now Ree is back on the ropes. Gonna have to answer back to stay in this. And Ree answers back with a death next to the 1-3 exit stairs. That is heartbreaking. About halfway through this time limit. 7 minutes is more than enough to make it pretty far, though. We've seen 4-minute times to Zone 4 in this tournament. Let's not forget that.
Very possible.
But Ree is looking a little bit tilted, just walking into damage right away on the start of this 1-1. Gotta keep it together.
In order to get those 4 minutes to Zone 4 times.
Oftentimes, when it comes to Coda, being able to perform well in this tournament is just as much a matter of being able to keep composure as it is knowing how to execute with Coda.
There's a pacemaker right there for Abu.
Yeah, that's heart transplant's generally going to be a good option against death metal, and unfortunately, I think misjudging where he expected that skeleton to move, just going to kill it and walk right on its gold. So 2-2 flag plant for Ri, for Abu, which does put this this flag fairly within reach for Ri. 2-2 is not that far off. Gonna just pulse away the Leprechaun here to pick up the Lucky Charm. And Ri heading to the 1-3 exit. Or 1-2 exit, excuse me. Gonna pick up that heavy glass again. This 1-3 exit room has been giving both these racers trouble, though. See if they can handle it.
3 being a notoriously difficult floor.
Yeah, it is the fastest floor in the zone. Handling that monkey well. Just got to deal with the Minotaur. One more poke on it for the finish. Abu going down again and back in 1-1. We just gonna use this spike trap to clear the skeletons out. And heading to Fortissimo. 5.5 minutes to go. 3 can reach 2-3. They'll take the lead back again. Alright, standard setup for Fortissimo 1. Avoiding the gold this time around and gets the kill. Picking up the freeze spell and Ri on to 2-1. Needs to make it 2 floors beyond here.
The Boo on 1-2.
Very easy 2-1 for Ri. They've matched Abu's flag plant. If they can clear this floor, they take the lead. Potentially bringing us to a game 2. Or game 3, excuse me.
And now a full zone separates the 2 runners.
But the mole!
The mole!
Ri not noticing the mole. The mole stuck behind the mushroom light until Ri stopped for a beat on the downside there to kill the skeleton, letting the mole get around the mushroom light and trap him in. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Matching flag plants, but Abu with the time advantage. Ri, only 4.5 minutes to go to reach 2-3, and Abu isn't going to take this lying down. Abu looking to improve their flag plant before Ri can get there. Abu about to enter zone 2 for the second time. We can just complete this Fortissimo fight. And there we go. Down goes the unholy moly. Underworld bully. And yeah, this, as we saw, 2-1 pretty easy. You can pretty easily just walk straight through. Oh, but Abu getting spooked.
Abu opening the door for Ri.
Yeah, this again, opens up the door for Ri. Because 2-2 is a reasonable flag plant to reach within 3 minutes.
Potentially make it to zone 3 in that time.
Yeah, it's definitely plausible. Need to play a little quick, but not unreasonably so.
Push a little bit harder.
1-3 again. And coming up on the Minotaur fight once again.
And honestly, Abu is only 1 floor behind. This is really still anyone's race.
Yeah, for sure. Even if Ri passes up that flag plant, Abu still has the opportunity to take it back. We're making it to Fortissimo again, though.
We not wasting any time killing enemies on those spike traps, just gonna go ahead and take them out himself.
You're getting a little tripped up by these these skeleton spawns. Taking a little while to find their way to the back of the line. But they get there. And there we go. Fortissimo down. Taking the freeze spell again. And back to zone 2. Abu's going down to a monkey, and that's right after the 13-minute mark, so Abu can't reset.
So Ree, this is wide open for Ree. This is Ree's chance.
Yep, Abu resetting there, but this run is not going to count for him, even if he does improve his flag plant. Ree
Go ahead and take out that mole immediately.
Yeah, Ree not letting that mole get him again. Oh, freezing, eating a fireball, but clearing that swarm up. Just needs to reach this exit stairs. I don't think Ree is aware of that factor. Oh, nope. I think they are aware of that fact because they just popped the heart transplant. Just going to bomb that away. And Ree, with the 2-3 flag plant, is going to take game number 2.
We have a game 3.
Even if Abu's reset was like right before the 13-minute mark, he's too far off from being able to catch up to Ree, who is currently fighting Deep Blues. This is looking like a bad situation for Ree. Oh, okay. Wow, nice queen wrangling there for Ree. Gonna take out Deep Blues and make it to zone 3. Styling right back at Abu after that zone 4 run he got on the last one. See if Ree can get to 3-2 flag plant before the 15-minute mark. Not going into the shop. I don't think that's going to let him do that. Oh, maybe. It's going to be tight. Oh, no, stop to break the crate. That's past the 15 mark. But Ree taking game 2. And bringing this set to game 3.
Abu worked for that final point.
So yeah, game 3 in this semifinal match. You taking a little bit of a breather.
Understandably so. Not have been easy. Last minute run. To those constant deaths.
Yeah, Ree was saying in chat before this set started that they didn't know how much more they could play Coda. And, well, the end of the tournament is drawing near. We'll see who will be joining Namki in the finals after this race.
The upside to Ree is, regardless of the outcome, they get a break from Coda for a while.
All
Really a
right.
very mentally taxing character to play, though.
Final round. Ree taking a quick death to that nasty slime monkey surround. But if you're gonna die right away in 1-1, it's a good place to do it. Ring of Might in the shop here. Abu gonna go down. Oh, Ree taking the Bright Torch over the Ring of Might. Interesting decision. But an understandable one.
Understand the decision, yeah.
I kind of feel like in Ree's shoes, though, when I see that Infernal Torch, I feel like I
I
probably
would
want to
reset for
reset.
that
Yeah,
Infernal. Yeah.
reset, take the Infernal, and then take Ring of Might. Like, it's not as big of a torch as the Bright Torch you've got, but having 2
Sworn
damage
is
just makes
still-
Zone 1 so much easier.
If you don't find any other damage before going into Zone 2, 2 damage is much better than 1 damage.
Alright, and we've got 1-2 for both racers. Ree, I believe, they're first.
We
Pulse
have
spell
the
coming
flag
out.
plant lead.
Yeah, but among the races of this caliber, I'm sure 1-2 is not going to be the winning flag plant. Battle Shovel and Miner's Cap in the shop for Abu there. Gonna take the Battle Shovel. Ree, unfortunately, dropping a beat and going back to 1-1. Again, has flag plant lead for now, but as soon as Abu clears this floor, that will flip around.
I wonder if Ree will opt for that Ring of Might now.
Nice Battle Shovel from Abu, and gonna also stack extra gold on here. Oh, this
Yes.
monkey is super annoying. Gonna pulse away the monkey, and then there's the Skeleton Ravine just gonna bomb
There's a skeleton
bombs
right
away in.
under
Yeah,
it.
that yellow slime is in a really unfortunate position. There's not a lot you can do about that. Abu on to 1-3, taking the lead. Ree trying to get back on 1-2.
They're just being really...
And there's Fortissimo 1. We've seen Fortissimo 1 a lot now in the second half of this tournament. I'm sure a lot of the racers who were knocked out would have preferred to see that instead of the constant death metal one we had before. Oh, going down to the skeleton, though. Fortissimo 1, giving these racers a little bit of a hard time. But a 1-4 flag plant is a solid start.
Spoody would probably know the answer to that.
What happens when Coda activates Shrine of Sacrifice the mini-boss kill? You just get a normal set of item choices. And Ree, unfortunately, yeah, gonna have to spend the bomb as well. But does make it to 1-3. Has no bombs, though, so has to be careful about gold placement. Which means,
Take the glass slippies.
yeah, just, firing off Infernal Torch into a room you know
Very
nothing
nice
about
Infernal
might
Torch kill.
be a little risky. In this case, it did work out in their favor, but just gotta be cautious about that Infernal Torch.
That can get you trapped.
Oh, trying to pulse the, but forgetting they already had their Leprechaun, so that pulse hitting nothing. Just putting our pulse on cooldown for absolutely no reason.
Ree forgot they had the tile protection there.
And
Going
Fortissimo
down
for
yet
Ree.
again.
Alright, Ree cleaning up the skeletons. They can secure the kill on Fortissimo. That gives them the lead. And there it is. Just gotta reach the stairs now. Going up to 3 damage, and there we go. Ree with the flag plant lead. Reaching zone 2. Whoa, that was 1 beat away from getting Kool-Aid Man.
Whoa! That is a surprise Minotaur if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, if that Minotaur were just one tile closer to the starting position, instead of a dig on that wall, that would have been a walk into a Minotaur charge.
On Coda, that is very hard to react to.
Yeah, the one-beat reactions are situations where you're forced to react within one beat are the bane of Coda's existence. Beyond a 2-2.
Coming to the Obsidian Torch, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, getting more vision over the alternative damage source. Has 3 damage on the dagger swing, so doesn't really need the high damage fireballs anymore. 3 damage, gonna clear out most mobs pretty quickly.
A risky source of damage too with that.
Yeah, again, those fireballs, situational. Oh, gonna pick it up for a brief moment, though, maybe to try and fireball the Dire Bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, gonna get it. And then back to Infernal.
A very safe way to take that bat out.
Ooh, nice use of the Armadillo there. Saving the bomb to get into this glass shot. Just gonna swap off to glass armor, go down to 2 damage, but get 1 hit of safety. Abu, though...
It was right behind Ree now.
Yeah, not gonna just let Ree run away with this. Oh, I say that, but they both go down. Simultaneous deaths. 2-1, I believe, for Abu, and 2-3 for Ree. So Ree still with the flag plant advantage, and we're not even halfway through this yet. So Abu can definitely take this flag back.
Taking a moment to collect himself. He's going for the Bright Torch again.
Yeah, Ree just deciding they want the extra vision over the extra damage. I'm not sure I agree with that.
It's definitely going to be an advantage for Abu. I say that, but Abu goes down again.
Yeah, Abu just kind of looking a little shaky.
Could imagine that nerves are setting in for...
Yeah, this is tournament life on the line for both of these competitors.
Dealing with mental fatigue and nerves at the same time is
no
joke.
Abu was looking so solid in the early rounds, but he's looking pretty shaky here. Kind of struggling to get through Zone 2. The Fortissimo one death, and then the
on Ree's side.
Yeah, just trying to get the slime into a good position to just let them walk around the gold pile up there. And the daggers are going to work there. Going down to a missed beat. Abu-Zan going to have an opportunity to get in here again.
7 minutes to go. Plenty of time to make that flag plant better. I'm going for the Ring of Might.
Okay, Abu in position to get that flag plant improved. About to enter Zone 2. As soon as he cleans up this Fortissimo fight. Fight's just about wrapped up, and there we go.
Don't step on the cornflakes.
Picking up the Karate Gi and into Zone 2. Gotta watch for that Minotaur. Nice Battle Shovel kill. Shrine of Rhythm up there on the right. Might be a worthwhile take. No, Abu just wants to get out of here. On 2-2. Believe that is an improvement to his flag plant. Taking the Obsidian Torch for the Vision upgrade. Gonna leave that shot behind. Pickaxe and mana not appealing to him. No spells for mana, and has the Battle Shovel, which he's making very liberal use of. Getting a lot of mileage off of it. Swapping to glass armor. and immediately losing it.
Oh.
Might want to go back for the Karate. Yeah, gonna go back for the Karate. Go back up to 3 damage. And Abu on to 2-3. On the verge of overtaking Ree. If he can finish this floor, we'll secure the advantage. Going back down to 2 damage to take the heavy glass. 2 hits worth of protection, but doesn't protect against gold deaths and misbeat deaths. Ree going down in the zone, in one of the Zone 1 shops. Ree just looking very shaken here. Lots of rapid fire deaths. Battle shovel kills coming in for Abu. Exit stairs are right there, and Abu takes the lead with just under 5 minutes to go. Death Metal 2
in the Zone 3.
Yeah, Death Metal 2 going down, so Abu improving that advantage.
4 minutes to go. A flag plant in Zone 3 is very solid. Ree really wants to get this pulse spell. More time than it's saving.
And we're down.
Even cost them a bomb there.
We're running out of time here, and Abu is just running away with this one. Picking up the wrist charm as well for a nice fat damage build. 4 damage between the Ring of Might and the wrist charm.
3-3's probably gonna make it to Zone 4, which kind of makes reaching that flag plant for Ree out of the question if they make it that far.
Yeah, time's running out, and Ree is still in Zone 1. It's looking pretty bleak. Abu reaching 3-4. It's Deep Blues 3. Oh, gonna step on gold there. So not gonna make it into Zone 4. But it's a tall order for Ree. They've gotta reach Zone 4 in under 3 minutes. Yeah, with playing ping pong with this Minotaur, it's not ideal when you're on a time crunch. 13-minute mark has passed. No more resets. 2 minutes before the end of the match.
Oh,
Ree is going to have to put the pedal to the metal.
Abu did have a really fast Zone 3. That's that they might be able to do this. They also have to make it through Zone 2 just as fast.
And yeah, just having to hang back for all these swarms. It's looking really bad for Ree. Need very aggressive kills here. And
2 damage.
oh, I think wanting to go for the glass shot, but forgetting that mushroom light's gonna drop gold, and that's gonna be it. Abu Yazan advancing onto the finals to face Namki.
Finals be best of 3 or best of 5.
I'm actually gonna leave that up to the runners. If they want to play best of 5, I am all for it. But I kind of get the feeling that they are probably a little mentally fatigued and probably just want to keep it to best of 3, which I am perfectly okay with.